BNC, 100% black and brown host around the clock. Finally, news that speaks to us.
Outrage over Brittney Griner's arrest in Russia. We brought you the breaking news yesterday morning. The WNBA star will be held by Putin's regime for at least 2 more months. A court in Moscow extended Griner's detention until May 19th. Authorities there saying they need more time to investigate the drug smuggling case. Remember, we showed you this brand new video yesterday, Griner coming back from that Moscow courtroom. She was taken into custody at an airport in February, just days before Russia invaded Ukraine. Customs agents say she had cannabis oil inside her luggage. There you see the airport footage. They've accused her of smuggling significant amounts of narcotics. It is punishable up to 10 years in prison. President Biden and other administration officials have said Griner's case is a top priority. They're working diligently to secure her release, but not everyone believes that's the case. U.S. Congresswoman Cori Bush tweeting, "We cannot ignore the fact that if Brittney Griner was not a black woman, it would be plastered across the news that she's being held as a political prisoner in Russia. Free Brittney Griner." There's the tweet. All right, however, experts say it's not that simple, calling this case complicated due to the war. On Prime with Charles Blow, NYU Global Sports professor Dr. Daniel Kelly was asked if Griner was a prominent NBA player. Do you believe more would be done to bring her home? Let's listen.
To be frank, Charles, I would have to say yes. I would say the war in Russia between Russia and Ukraine is making this a very complicated situation. The current situation with Brittney Griner is that she's probably one of the most acclaimed female athletes of all time. And if you look at her record, 2-time Olympian, she has been a Russian expat for the past 10 years, playing for in Ekaterinburg in Moscow, and has won 4 European Cups. She's wildly successful. She is the LeBron James of her generation. She's the female athlete who can dunk consistently in the game and play the game as good as any man. And the bottom line is that if it was a male counterpart of hers in this same situation with the war in Ukraine happening, I believe this case has kind of put her between a rock and a hard place, between the politics and the criminal activity, and it's a tough situation for Brittney Griner.
All right, so that's the response. And I think she's just right for Putin and his devilish ways. I told you that yesterday, that initially I thought because black people aren't as valued as others on the world stage, which I hope I'm not saying anything controversial to anyone watching, I figured initially, just that initial thought, he'll probably not really interested in holding her, as callous as that sounds. I called it indoctrination because I'm a black woman and that's how my mind works, because that's what we've been taught, and I think there's truth to it. But then, as we discussed yesterday, this whole thing where Putin and misinformation and fanning the flames and stoking racial fires, exactly. And Cori Bush is right, okay? There would be much more play. I hope I'm not saying anything controversial if a white woman were being held there, and not even a famous white woman, okay? But this is a black superstar basketball player, so I think she's quite useful to Putin. I think if it was an NBA player, black, white, that would be incredibly useful to him as well, and that would be plastered everywhere. But, you know, I don't know how you feel about it, but I just think, you know.
Well, let's look at the norms of society here in the United States and our culture. All right, let's start off with the NBA player first and foremost. How are NBA players viewed or given the exposure over their WNBA counterparts when it comes to male sports versus women's sports? We're always talking about equity when it comes to pay. We're also talking about equity when it comes to exposure as well. If it were a WNBA, what's a WNBA player? But if it were an NBA player, say, once again, she is basically, you can say, it's not a stretch, the LeBron James of the WNBA. She's that good. She's one of the greatest WNBA and women's basketball players of all time. yeah, I think the LeBron James would get a lot more play over here in the United States. There would be a lot more sports fans who would be outraged. They'd be, throwing out the hashtags free Brittney or free LeBron if it were in that situation, obviously. I also think, yes, and you look at the norms of society over here when it comes to a black woman going missing and a white woman going missing. Once again, we see how the media coverage reacts to a white woman going missing. We talked about this time and time again. So no, I don't think you're saying anything that's outrageous. I don't think you're saying anything that's controversial, because these are some of the things that people have brought up before. And I'll take it a step further. Had she not been a black gay woman, I think, yeah, she would have still gotten a little bit more play. Now, I will say that as a society, social media, fans, citizens of this country, when it comes to the political pawn of the whole situation, which I really believe she is being a political pawn in this situation, I am on the fence. I would love for the United States to do a little bit more, but at the same time, I am, and I wonder how you feel about this, I am listening, and there is concern that if the United States makes a bigger deal out of it, then Putin will say, well, yeah, I got the upper hand. They really care about this woman over here, and man, I can get away with a lot of things. So they don't want that to happen because they are afraid of her safety and how scattered, in a sense, Putin is when it comes to any of these matters. They don't know what this man is thinking. So I want to ask you about that situation, not necessarily the human cause and effect of it from a citizen standpoint, but the political standpoint of it when it comes to Brittney Griner being held.
There's not any, besides back channels and that whole thing, there's nothing the United States can do except work back channels, work allies who are more favorable, and have some kind of communication with Putin. But you see he's not picking up the phone, that hotline, that hot phone that the world keeps trying to reach him. Nobody's on the other end. So I don't know what more they could do. She's being held on this trumped up stuff because he wants to pack her away and use her when he gets an opportunity. So it has to be done quietly, some kind of way. And I don't know what you can give up in this kind of circumstance for this unhinged guy. That said, the family obviously got early instruction. You know, when a loved one is being held or being treated unfairly, look at what we've seen other family members do, not just the Smolletts, but other family members. They get before cameras, they beg, they beat your door down and say, look at me, help me, help me. This family has not said one word, and that's because early on, once they found out about this, clearly they were told, be quiet. There's the Instagram post from her wife, Brittney Griner's wife. We love you, babe. People say, stay busy, yet there's not a task in this world that could keep any of us from worrying about you. My heart, our hearts are all skipping beats every day that goes by. So, I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot for a family to take. And the irony of this whole thing, and Charles Blow's question, which was interesting, Mike, is an NBA player who was hugely famous would not be in Russia for a season. Okay, and that's the rub, as you alluded to in the beginning, or outright stated, that they're not paid like that. So that's why she was there.
Right, right. Russia knows the situations that we have over the United States. Russia, they ain't got love for black people. They don't have love for gay people over there. Not Putin's regime. Let's just say it like that. They're not progressive in that matter. So I think in a way, it may work out in a sense, because I think that's why the family is quiet, because they are concerned. And I think somebody from the United States government said, hey, you know what, let's just not make it as big of a deal as we know it is, because we don't want to make it seem like they have such this big chess move that they can use this against us and put her in danger. So if that's the case, I understand. And I hope they're working, like you said, those back channels to make sure that she's safely returned back to her family. But at the same time, it's like maybe it's working in the advantage, because Russia knows how the United States feels. And they're like, oh, well, she's a black gay woman. They don't care as much about black gay people over in the United States. So maybe we don't have this big pawn or this big chess move. But if we make it a big deal, then it becomes that way. So that's the way I'm kind of looking at it. But at the same time, Obviously, I want Brittney Griner back home on U.S. land, safe and sound, and then we can start talking about pay equity a little bit more and use that to their advantage when it comes to women getting what they rightfully deserve over here in this country. We'll do that at another time.
Yeah,
but
and let's
first of all,
remember.
let's get the safe return.
Yeah, we'll do it another time. Well, let's get the safe return. And let's remember as we wrap this one what Cori Bush said. The lack of media coverage here, not here, okay? We brought you the breaking news yesterday, and we hit it again and again because we know how important it is. What Cori Bush said was that what Russia and Putin's doing has nothing to do with the media over here, okay? So there's that part, and I think that's ironic. But Putin's got to pick up the phone first. There's not even heavy breathing on the other end of it. So I don't know how you reach who you need to reach on this one, but let's pray for a safe return.
That man's not in his right mind.
Yeah.
But that's why BNC is here, right? That's why people need to watch it. We got to watch it. This is what we're here for, right? This is the platform. The stories that aren't getting picked up in that media, we're here. We're a service. I'm not even going to go into selling it. I don't have to do that. But you understand where I'm coming from. And I think some of our viewers who have been watching us for a long period of time understand where we're coming from. This is why we exist, so that we can bring you these stories. So don't forget that. You asked for it. We need it. Support it. I'll just leave it at that.